The Valencia Isles Pickleball Club would like to present this very short video to help you with a decision that you're going to have to make in the very near future. And that is to vote on a proposal to build 2 new pickleball courts in the sports park. But if you're like many people, you're probably asking yourself, what's pickleball? Well, hopefully this video will answer that question, as well as why it's in everyone's best interest at Valencia Isles that we have additional pickleball courts, whether you're planning to play pickleball or not. So first, let's explain what pickleball is. And to do a better job than myself, there's a short video from the CBS Morning Show that talks about the craze that is pickleball at sweeping retirement communities. After the short video, we'll come back and discuss the proposal and how it will benefit all residents of Valencia Isles.
It's the sport with the funny name. It's called pickleball, and it's a craze that is sweeping the nation. Just like me, from the moment you give it a shot, you'll be hooked.
Part tennis, part ping pong, and part badminton, pickleball is one of the fastest growing sports in America.
Good shot.
Like many fanatics, almost all of Mo's days begin and end with 2 hours of pickleball.
I got it. As long as you're playing with 3 people of equal ability, doesn't matter how good you are, you'll have a fun time.
Played on a surface 1/3 that of a tennis court and using many of the same rules, this sport is low impact and easier on the joints, one of the main reasons older players are drawn to it.
Good shot, Ken! When the going gets tough, the tough get going.
And you could hear as the 15-minute game got going, I was pretty out of breath. Getting plenty of exercise, no doubt.
What a shot! 61.
I love this game.
Just give it a try and you'll be hooked on that sweet sport with the sour name.
Well, as the video showed, pickleball is the fastest growing sport in America. And that's especially true with seniors and retirement communities. I was able to go online in just a few moments, found dozens and dozens of articles about this explosion of pickleball. Check it out yourself and see how popular this game is across the country. Well, I think we've established that pickleball is quite a phenomenon, and that it is an incredibly fast-growing sport, particularly among baby boomers and active seniors. This was demonstrated right here at Valencia Isles. At a recent clinic put on by the Pickleball Club, we had over 40 residents participate. However, with only 1 court, playing time for each participant was severely restricted. Right now, unfortunately, there are long waiting times for our residents to play. Often there are 4 players on the court, while another 8 to 10 players have to wait their turn. Great for socializing, not so good for playing. I don't know of any other amenity here at Valencia Isles where you'll have to wait to use the facility. That is why many 55-plus communities are adding pickleball courts to their existing sports facilities, and why almost all new construction of senior communities are being built with multiple pickleball courts, as this Wall Street Journal article indicates. Del Webb, the country's largest builder of active adult communities, had pickleball courts in fewer than 1 in 5 of its developments in 2006. Now the figure is above 50%, and Del Webb incorporates pickleball in almost everything it builds. It is the hottest craze sweeping our communities, she said. Sporting Life 360 added, these days 55-plus active adult communities are adding pickleball courts to their amenity packages in record numbers. And why? Because they know it is the addition of new such amenities that make their community some of the best in the country. This is evidenced not only by pickleball's national attention, but also its international appeal. 55places.com added, as the number of pickleball enamored baby boomers reach retirement age, the demand for 55-plus active adult communities with court amenities will continue to rise. So you can see that the value of pickleball courts to our community not only benefits those of us that play, but to all of us in the form of increased value in our homes as Valencia Isles adds this much demanded activity to its list of amenities. So what exactly is our proposal? Well, here you can see our sports park, and you can see where we have 2 tennis courts here and some shuffleboard courts here. There's a little putting green located in this area. We have a child's playground here and half a basketball court. And this is where our current pickleball court is located now. What we're looking to do is to study the feasibility of adding 2 additional courts in this location. So I'm sure you're asking yourself, how much is this all going to cost? Well, we don't have the exact cost as of yet, since we haven't put out an RFP on the project. But the proposal will stipulate that the cost for the new courts will not, in any case, exceed $50,000. That includes all the permits, landscaping, relocating sprinkler heads, fencing, and of course the pickleball courts themselves. So let's take the worst case scenario and assume the courts cost the full $50,000 that would be allocated if the proposal passes. If we break that down per household, that comes to approximately $63 per family. And if you consider the fact that these courts should last at least 10 years, that really comes to $6.30 per household per year, or 53 cents a month. We've also been assured by the Board of Directors that if approved, the proposal will not cause an increase in the monthly HOA fees. The cost can be absorbed by the current operational budget due to the surplus the HOA has realized with the Comcast rebate, as well as other savings. It should also be noted that the courts would require very little or no ongoing maintenance and will not incur additional costs moving forward. So for as little as 53 cents per month, Valencia Isles can add a very important and in much demand new amenity to our community, keeping us competitive in the real estate market with our neighboring communities. I think you'll all agree, it's a great value any way you look at it. Well, there are a number of very good reasons why you should vote yes on the proposal to add 2 new pickleball courts at Valencia Isles. First is that the current court, which shares the space with the basketball court, is just insufficient to meet the current needs of Valencia Isles residents. As we previously mentioned, there are often long waits to get on the court because we have so many residents interested in playing. Because so many players show up at peak times, we often have to shorten our game so that others can get on the court. And if some basketball players happen to show up, well, we're required to pack up our paddles and give up our pickleball court completely. You know, one of the reasons pickleball is exploding in popularity is because it is the perfect exercise for seniors. You get a great workout, but without the wear and tear on joints and ligaments. It's much less strenuous than tennis, and as a result, many more seniors are able to participate. It allows you to play at your own skill level and develop reflexes, balance, and eye and hand coordination. Pickleball is also a great social activity and gives us the opportunity to meet with our neighbors and to make new friends. Hey, it's also a great and fun sport that our children and grandchildren can enjoy when they come to visit. But what if I'm not a pickleball player and I have no intention of playing? Well, there are still some very good reasons why you should vote yes. As discussed, pickleball is the fastest growing sport among baby boomers and active seniors. As a result, just about all new 55-plus communities have pickleball courts in their plans. And existing senior communities are adding pickleball courts in record numbers. These amenities are what make a community desirable. Everyone might not use the pool, but I think everyone can agree that a pool is a required amenity. In order for us to hold our own in this very competitive real estate market, we have to offer amenities comparable to our neighboring communities. Adding pickleball courts will add value to all of our homes. So for all of these reasons, we ask you to vote yes on the proposition.
Michael Dryblatt, President of the HOA. I want you to know that the Board of Directors endorses the proposal to construct 2 pickleball courts, as it will provide an amenity that many residents of all ages can enjoy, and also increase Valencia Isles' competitiveness and value in relation to surrounding communities.